Did you know you could hear Darth Vader's theme, the Imperial March, in The Last Crusade? I'm going to tell you this and 21 other facts about the Indiana Jones films. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back with another video for you. Before we get started, as always, go to patreon.com, support this channel. For as little as $2 a month, you can get a lot of cool exclusive content over there, and all that support goes to making this channel better. If you want to support this channel in other ways, go to thatjunkman.com and buy some cool t-shirts. Now that's cool. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, I figured I did enough Star Wars videos in the last few days that it's time to go back to Indiana Jones. I haven't talked about Indiana Jones in a long time. And next to Star Wars, it's probably my favorite film series, at least when I was growing up in the 80s. I love Indiana Jones. And I know some of you will disagree, but to me, Temple of Doom is better than Last Crusade. I know you're going to go in the comments and tell me how stupid that is, but it's true. Not that I don't love The Last Crusade, love it also. But I did a video a couple weeks ago, 21 Star Wars facts that a lot of you seem to like, so I thought, so let's take that and do it with Indiana Jones. Now with the Star Wars one, I kept everything to A New Hope. With this list, I'm going to talk about all the Indiana Jones movies. Yes, even Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So we got a lot to get through, so let's start at number 21. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, Brody goes over to Indiana Jones' house to tell him that the government has approved his mission to go look for the Ark. Sure, you all remember that scene, but have you ever noticed Indiana Jones is in a bathrobe? Did Brody come over there late? Did he wake up Indiana Jones? Nope. It seems that there was going to be a scene where we see Indiana Jones had a female companion over in his bedroom. And Marcus kind of interrupt things. This was to give Indiana Jones kind of a playboy feel, kind of like James Bond. However, Steven Spielberg felt that it really didn't fit the character of Indiana Jones and cut that scene out. But we still see Indy in his bathrobe. Hey Kenner, why didn't you give us that? An action figure of Indiana Jones in a bathrobe. Number 20. Raiders of the Lost Ark was almost rated R. That's right. Due to the violent scene at the end when we see Belloc's head blow up, the MPA gave the film a rating of R. But Spielberg knew he couldn't release Raiders as an R movie, so he went back and added the flames in front of Belloc's head when it explodes. This made it less gruesome and was able to get a PG rating. Remember that Nazi bad guy? The one that's wearing all black? Probably the main villain of the movie. I know Belloc's the main villain, but this guy's really bad. I mean, he's worse than Belloc. What is his name? We all know his name is Tote. Oh, I've heard some people say Tot. We really don't know how to pronounce it. Why do we not know how to pronounce it? Because his name is never said in the film. Whatever you call him, I guess it doesn't matter because he has no name. It's never said in the film. Number 18 is one that I've heard people nitpick about Raiders is how did Indy know to close his eyes during the opening of the Ark? Is it something he heard a long time ago? Well, actually, in a deleted scene, the old wise man that Indy takes the headpiece of Staff of Ra to translate warns Indy that he can't look at the opening of the Ark, that he has to close his eyes, that he can't see what's in the Ark. This thing should have been left in the movie so you wouldn't be questioning as much at the end of why Indy keeps insisting to close your eyes, Marion, don't look at it. It makes a little bit more sense. But then again, believing again, maybe that would have spoiled something at the end that you going into it, you would say, hey, they can just close their eyes, right? So maybe that's why it was cut out. Number 17. Temple of Doom is the only Indiana Jones movie to not have a scene take place in North America. Man, that's a fun fact. Number 16 is also from Temple of Doom. Willie Scott screams a total of 71 times in the film. 71 times. The next fact also comes from Temple of Doom. The rope bridge you see at the end of the film was coated in sand. Why did they coat it in sand? Well, once Indy cuts it in half, for a split second, it looks like the bridge is still there before it falls. It kind of left a after image of the bridge. This is how they had that effect, by putting the sand on the ropes of the bridge. Pretty cool effect if you ask me, and one of the greatest scenes in movie history. Number 14, the body count for Temple of Doom, 43 dead, 12 killed by Indiana Jones. Number 13 is one I think most of you know, but if not, here it is for you. The actor that leads Indiana Jones, Short Round, and Willie to the airplane is played by Blues brother himself, Dan Aykroyd. Although the face is kinda hard to see, it's without a doubt you can tell the voice of Dan Aykroyd.
Ah, Dr. Jones, I'm Weber. I spoke with your assistant. We've managed to secure 3 seats. But there might be a slight inconvenience as you will be riding on a cargo full of live poultry.
Is he kidding?
Madam, it's the best I could do at such short notice.
Number 12. Let's go to The Last Crusade. During the Zeppelin scene, Indiana Jones and Henry Jones are not wearing pants. Why? Well, it was really hot filming that scene in the Zeppelin, so Harrison Ford and Sean Connery took off their pants. They didn't want to be seen sweating on film. So next time you watch that scene, just remember, they're sitting there in their damn undies. Number 11. At the beginning of Last Crusade, we see the adventures of young Indiana Jones. And he meets another Indiana Jones-like character who has no name. In the credits, he's listed as Fandora. Dresses a lot like Indiana Jones. But did you know in the script this guy has a name? And it's a name you probably know. Abner Ravenwood. That's right. In the script, this is Marion's father. But I guess Spielberg had to change his mind. Since it's never said in the film who this guy is, here's a really cool one. Number 10. When Indy goes over to Dominican's house to learn about the search for the Holy Grail, he's giving a party. He exits the back room, but if you listen closely, there's a piano playing during the party. Listen very closely, and that piano is playing the Imperial March, the Darth Vader theme from Star Wars. It's very faint to hear, and it's just a little small clip of it, but I raised the audio in this video here, so take a listen. Speaking of bad guy Donovan in The Last Crusade, did you know he was almost named Chandler? To me, that's just not a good name for a villain. Number 8. Alex Hayden White. Who is that? Well, he's the face of the young Henry Jones. In the film, we never see the face of the young Henry Jones. Although Sean Connery does do the voice, the face was played by actor. The face was played by Alex Hayden White. Number 7. Let's talk about Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Paramount Pictures executive wanted Indiana Jones' whip in the film to be CGI. They was worried about safety issues. Harrison Ford called this ridiculous and refused it. Thank you, Harrison Ford. I'm surprised this wasn't something George Lucas came up with. Here's another fun fact about the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and it comes in at number 6. This is the only Indiana Jones movie where we don't see Indiana Jones fire a gun. So if your favorite part of Indiana Jones movies is seeing Indiana Jones shoot someone, this isn't the Indiana Jones movie for you. Number 4, we're still on Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. During the final scene of Marion and Indiana Jones getting married, listen closely to the music in the background.
In so much in that you two have agreed to live together in holy matrimony, have promised your love for each other by these vows.
Does it sound familiar? It should if you're a Star Wars fan. That's Princess Leia's theme from Star Wars. And that's what you call a fun junk fact.
Trust me.
Number 3, here's something that's very interesting. There's 4 Indiana Jones movies, at least at the making of this video. If you're watching this by 2031, who knows how many Indiana Jones movies there are. But the first Indiana Jones movie ends with him and Marion. Him and one person. And the second Indiana Jones movie, it ends with him, Short Round, and Willie Scott. It ends with 2 people with Indiana Jones. In the third movie, who is Indiana Jones with at the end? Henry, his father, Salah, and Brody. 3 people with Indiana Jones at the end of the third movie. How does the fourth Indiana Jones movie end? Well, Indiana Jones is with Marion, Mutt, Mac, and the John Hurt character who I can't remember the name of right now. 4 people. Isn't that odd? The first movie ends with him with 1 person by his side, the second with 2 by his side, the third with 3 people by his side, and the fourth movie ends with 4 people by his side. So I'm guessing Indiana Jones 5 will end with 5 people standing along the side of Indiana Jones. Now, we all know there's 4 Indiana Jones movies, again, at the time of this recording. But how many times has Harrison Ford played Indiana Jones? Not 4, 5 times. Did you know that? Harrison Ford appeared on an episode of the Young Indiana Jones television series as Indiana Jones. This was not the scruffy looking Indiana Jones we see from the film, but a bearded Indiana Jones.
Whoa! Good Lord! This is not as you said it would be, Dr. Jones!
I got it back to you, didn't I?
Yes, but for how long?
And the number 1 fun fact about the Indiana Jones series, here goes. Indiana Jones never kills the villain. Who does kill the main villain in all the films? It's the treasure itself, or their greed for that treasure. Belloc and his goons all face melts when they open the Ark. Mortarum's greed causes him to catch the hot Senka stone, which burns his hand and makes him fall to his death below. The bad guy in the Last Crusade wants to drink from the Holy Grail, but he drinks from the wrong one. And that bad lady from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, her face explodes or something because she wants all the knowledge that the aliens have. That's a look at 21 facts from Indiana Jones movies. Did you know all these? Did I stump you? Did I surprise you with any of these? Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. We'll be back very soon with another video. Until then, subscribe to the channel. Hit thumbs up. Ring that bell so you'll get notifications when I post a new video. And please share this video and tell others about that Junkman. Thank you for watching. We'll be back very soon.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.